Happy Friday, how's your Friday morning and Friday evening and Friday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing, fantastic, and beautiful Friday. So anyway, today is actually, it's Black Friday. Are you guys planning to go shopping? Or some of you guys already went shopping or on the way to store, right? And then me, no, I'm not going to Black Friday shopping. I feel like I don't really need to have a deal right now. And if I need to, I'll go online anyway. But if I get some things in a really great deal, I am very happy, right? Because sometimes we are proud of going home that we get the stuff and we're proud of saying that, oh, I got this one 50% off. And this is already clearance and I got extra 50% off. Made me feel like I won something. But I decided, but that was me, like used to be, right? Couple years ago. Now, I do less that things. I don't buy it because it's cheap. When I buy stuff, make sure I really, really like it. When I buy it, make sure, for example, clothes. I buy this because this clothes will make me happy. These clothes will I will wear this more often. There are so many things that we buy and then we buy it because it was cheap, clearance. And then we just like, every time we wear it, we just like, I don't really like it. And that's wasting money, right? And the same things are groceries. I do believe that groceries are getting expensive. And you know what is more expensive? If you don't eat the groceries you bought, right? You wind up throwing in a garbage. That's waste of money. So I found Happy Friday Learning Japanese Club-san. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. So even if you buy some groceries, the other day I bought a cucumber, $1.69, just one cucumber. I thought that was so expensive. It's kind of waste money to buy a $1.69 cucumber. But I realized that, no, I really need this cucumber, the stuff I cook. So, you know what? Therefore, I used cucumber, $1.69, and from everything, like no waste. I use it up while it's fresh. Do you think that's a waste of money? $1.69 cucumber? No, I use them. So it's like not using what you buy. That's wasted money. Here you are, Tessa. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Here you are, Peter-san. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Are you guys going shopping? Or you already did shopping? Now you don't have to go physically. You can do it's called online shopping, right? But I made a commitment myself. I'm not going to buy something I don't need, right? Because that's waste of my time, my money. Money is very precious for me. I, saved up every week into my bank account. So I want to use it for myself wisely. So that's why I don't want to waste my money and time. So today I put a title, How to Stop Wasting. How to stop wasting. I think I put it, your life, something. Let me see. Yes, how to stop wasting your life. It's kind of a big title. And then I talked about same things yesterday in Japanese, and it was kind of easier to put a title in Japanese. So today I put a little bit of big, but I kind of created in English, so and in bite size, so you guys can understand and you guys can use it right away. Here you are, Ida. Happy Friday. Long time no see. Thank you so much for coming. Right? So you can apply. And so that way you can apply right away, and then you just like not wasting your life, right? It's so big, but I mean every day, every moment, that what I'm talking about, it's part of your life. Right now I'm talking with you, and this is part of my life. I'm spending part of my life to improve myself, to not to waste my life. I could have wasted my time, this time, just looking through social media, or like a kind of, I shouldn't say garbage, but the garbage, some articles, and started worrying about this world. But no, I don't waste one of my life. How do I want to improve my life? So how, so I've decided from so many years ago, Friday, 8:30 in the morning, I decided to show up. So I'm not wasting my life, to show up, to improve myself, especially my English, right? So that way, that's here I am. So number one, right? So you do this obviously you're wasting your life because you do this. I put it maybe that way. It's easier. So number one, you don't smile, right? You don't smile often. If you don't smile often, you are wasting your life. Here's how, right? Why? Okay, if you don't smile often, it might become difficult to communicate and build relationship with others. Smiling opens your heart and creates a positive atmosphere. It's an important part of connecting with people. What do you think? Don't you agree? Right? Smile really helps to open up, and it helps the other smile. If you show up, right, and then your face is angry, right, and it's someone in front of you, how does he feel? How does she feel? I'm sure you made it hard for her to smile, right? So you smile, that opens your heart. I know you wanted to connect the people. I know you wanted to make someone happy. Why don't you smile more often? Here you are, Masha. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Right? So to do that, it really helps to improve your life. And it's like you're not wasting your life. Just smiling more often. It's not too hard. Some people said, oh, it's so hard. You know what? It's not too hard, actually. You have a muscle, right? You have a muscle. You practice. You have a mirror too, right? You have phone. Practice. You may feel awkward, right? At the beginning because you're not used to smile. But the more practice, the better you're going to be. You get, right? Yes, it does help to smile. Don't you guys notice? I am intentionally bring my lips up, bring my cheekbone up while doing, especially this IG live. I'm here to improve my life and yours. So I show up like, I'm here to improve your life. And then myself. Okay, let's do it. It's very hard, right? What do you think? But you're doing to the others. So you practice. It's not too hard. Some people, they said, it's really hard. Or some people are just like, oh no, I have a kind of, my teeth is not straight. I don't want to show up my teeth. You know what? Most people, they don't care. You're the only one conscious. Oh, if I smile more often, I'm going to have more wrinkle. I don't care. The wrinkles, right? You build your smile. I mean, like you earned wrinkles because you smile often. Congratulations. That I call it expression line, right? In the good ones. So anyway, that's why it's how to stop wasting your life. You gotta smile more often. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, it does help to smile. And Masha said, sunshine. That's sweet. So number 2 is, if you are the person that always think a negative way, you are wasting your life, right? You know it, I know it. I used to be the one. I used to have a habit since I was little to think a negative way. I didn't even realize that was a habit because it came so natural to me. I am the middle child, right? I always think that, the reason I didn't get attention from my parents because I'm the middle child. I should use that one excuse a lot, right? And then it's like, when I was a kid, it's like, I used to think towards my parents, and as I started growing up, I was still using that excuse, the middle child, right? Whatever's happening, oh my gosh, because I'm a middle child. I don't have a boyfriend. he doesn't pay attention to me because I'm a middle child. The people driving, people walking by, they just didn't give me a smile back because I'm a middle child. I don't know. It was so natural to me. And then you know what? I realized that if you think a negative way all the time, that's a habit. So you can change it. First of all, you gotta just notice, like, oh, I did it again, right? Here you are. Thank you so much. OVR Sophie. Okay. Ovasofigarson. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. All right. Number 1, you just notice, like, when you start have the habit, you notice that, that's my habit. Think a negative way. That awareness. That's like one step. And then next time when you starting to kind of dig into or starting to use, how do I say it? Like negative think. When you spend more time to think negative way, you tell yourself that whatever the word, Terry used cancel. I just use stop. Whatever, with gesture. And then just like, what? Okay, let's go outside. Let's breathe, right? Give yourself a moment, something to switch, shift. Those ones the easiest way. Yes, it's hard at the beginning, but just like a muscle training, right? When you're starting to build a muscle, sit-ups, first time, day 1, very hard. Day 2, day 3, even if like 20 sit-ups, it's very hard. But if you keep doing consistently, 4 years later, the 20 sit-up make it easier, right? So that way. So always, if you think always negative way, that's like, this is the way usually happens too, right? I'm going to read this. If you always think a negative way, it can lead to a misunderstanding and making it hard for others to understand your true intentions or information. Being overly pessimistic might cause you to miss out on good opportunities and positive aspects of situations, right? So if you are thinking, if you have a habit to think a negative way all the time, you will miss out a great opportunity, right? Because you kind of make your emotions to stop it, like, and then you're just starting to doing your bad habit, right? And then just it's a life it's so much fun, should be fun. Life is not the hard, negative, harsh way, right? It's like you are awake. Why don't you just, create the habit, create the like mindset. Okay, instead of taking a negative way, instead of thinking a negative way, and then you just like, what? I'll switch that. I know today I will have a great time. And then I will go, I every day, or I said I used to have 20 negative thinking a day, but let's reduce it, to 19, just little by little. You can't change your habit overnight. Just do it little by little. Here you are, Julius Jones. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. Tsuchi, happy Friday. Long time no see. Happy Friday, right? And you will miss a great opportunity by doing that. So that way, it's just like always think a negative way is wasting your life. So number 3, not listening to others. Let me read that. Not listening to others means missing chances to learn from their experiences and opinions. Your perspective might become narrow. Failing to communicate can reduce your knowledge and understanding gained through interactions, affecting your growth and the building's positive relationships. So if you don't listen others, you are super wasting your life, right? So this is so true. This is so true. You are super wasting because I like the way you talk. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I realize that I'm a hairstylist. Okay. Listening others, listening clients is super important, right? That way I'm not I realize that listening clients is like it's not like wasting my life. And it's not wasting their life. Yes, thank you so much. I need to hear this message. Oh, thank you so much. I am so happy that I'm here today. Thank you. I create this message. Yes. Like sometimes happening, my clients, okay, someone told me that. This is the story from, my clients too. So she told me that, the reason I came to see you, and then someone told me that you're really good at listening. I just like, oh, thank you so much. And then she said, my hairstylist I used to go to, I know he has a great experience, right? High-end salon, he's famous, but you know what? And then he has a great skill. But the one things I didn't like about him, he didn't listen to me. And then I didn't want to have highlights, but he recommend to have a highlight. And he's starting to put foils on my head. I wasn't quite happy, and then I just wanted to show up for the trim, just the 1-inch trim. But he's starting to push his idea. He's starting to chop my hair off because that's what he thought it was a great hairstyle. I wasn't happy. But my friend told me that if I ask you to just trim 1 inch, you do exactly take 1 inch. And then I just like, wow, I'm very honored to hear that. Thank you so much. I didn't, that's what I learned through my life. And then, at the beginning, I was so lucky, the beginning of my career, that my teacher taught me that, what is a good hairstylist? Who is a good hairstylist? I just like, someone has a great skill. That's a good hairstylist. I said that. And he said, wrong. I just like, why? It's like having a great skill is a good stylist. He said, yeah, maybe a part of it, but that's really wrong. I just like, okay, tell me what is, because I was like 20 years old, I wanted to be a great hairstylist. So he said, the good hairstylist is listen to client. If your clients want to have 1/2 inch trim, you give what she want. That's it. She doesn't care about you won contest. She doesn't care about you can do just the newest, craziest hairstyle. She cares about that. Either you can give exactly what you want, what she wants. That's all she cares about. And then I And then that was one of the great advice I got at the beginning of my career. So how do I say, practice. I've been practiced to listen to my client, right? So therefore, I've been doing for 30 years. And then I'm proud to tell that nobody getting mad at me in front of me, actually, because I do listen. I do listen. But that doesn't mean I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Sometimes I make mistakes, especially color, not really the haircut, especially color. When that things happens, right? And it was too bright. The other day I did my client's hair. It was too red. I knew it was kind of too red. So I asked her, are you happy? She's just like, it's a little bit redder, more vivid, like it's brighter than I thought. So I asked her, would you want to come back? I can redo it for you. Because I know it's like, I know it was too bright. So I didn't want to hide it, right? And then I know she wasn't quite happy. I could see her face. She didn't say that, but I could see her face. I read the sign, right? So I just like, it's okay. Yeah, you know what? I just see my schedule. I was solely booked up, but I managed to find a time. And then she came and I redid it for her because she didn't want to have the bright color, right? So I redid it and she was quite happy. And then, so what I learned from that is, of course, it's the importance to listening others, right? Because others. On that case, we kind of panic ourselves. And then we starting to make up excuses to protect ourselves. And then we just starting kind of make stupid excuses, right? And then that clients, they don't even understand. Using our professional language. Here you are, Hiroko-san. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. That, like when you get old, your hair getting thinner. So it's sometimes to pick up the color a little brighter than like 10 years ago. Or maybe like, I don't know, you didn't sleep good recently. The female hormone estrogen sometimes affect the hair. That's stupid. Admit yourself. Listen to the clients, right? Listen to the others, right? And then just like stop and pause and what can I do for you? Right? What can I do for you? And if you listen to others and then, they will let you know how exactly what can I do. It's most of the cases people get mad because you're not listening others. It's more like either way, right? Most of the time, people complaining because it's like they feel like they're not heard, right? They're not be heard. They're not be heard. No, this is the right English. I don't know. She's not listening or he's not listening. That's the time. So it's you wasting your life. Actually, you wasting the person in front of you, her life, and you're wasting your own life because you're not listening. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? And then also, here are the things. Listening the others, that really help to understand the person in front of you. Sometimes you assume the person's feeling, who he is, who she is. But you don't know. You don't know. Because you don't take your time to listen the person in front of you. Right? So I have a neighbor. His name is Fred. He's 86 years old. He's a hardworking guy. He is very, very stubborn. He gets angry so quick. I used to be afraid of him. I used to have that bad image of him. That stubborn, old Italian guys, right? So I used to avoid him. But during COVID, right, I started gain opportunity to have a conversation with him. And then I realized I listened to him. It's sometimes like I had to stand in front of the house 30 minutes just by listening to him. And I realized that, like, oh, now I know the way he is, right? He's stubborn, he's just like too much. That is because he had to support his mom since he was 12. He told me that he had to work really hard since he was 12. He did everything around her for his mom, right? And so that's why I just like, okay, that's why he is still I don't say stubborn, he's very independent. Here you are, Newsburg-san. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. That's why he is, I used to think stubborn. But now, every time I see him, that's why he's very independent. Because since he was little, that was his mission. That was his job. He had to do everything around the house for his mom, to help his mom. Right? So, as I start listening to him, the way I see him has been changed. Now I do have a deep, deep respect for him. And now relationship with me and himself has changed. Now it's just making it so easy. And whenever I listen to his story, right, I just like, wow, thank you so much, Fred. I like talking to you because I can always learn something from you. And then thank you so much. And he just like, he just looked at me like that, but he stopped. And then he said, thank you, Yoko. Thank you, Yoko. He still calls me Yoko. My name is not Yoko, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, here you are, Riri-san. Thank you so much for coming. So anyway, therefore, I'm not wasting my life. I'm not wasting my emotions assuming Fred is old, stubborn guys, right? Negative way, right? So, I feel like every time I see Fred, it's like he is my, I don't say grandpa, but he's my friend. Therefore, I'm not wasting my life. So anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me. And I am very, very happy that you spend your precious lifetime. Do you choose to spend precious lifetime with me, the 30 minutes? So I wanted to say, and then, I want to take a moment to thank you so much. And also, I want to take a moment to, how do I say, here. I forgot how to say that, but I'm going to say it straight. So this Sunday, this is going to be a last Sunday self-care show for 2023. Last ones. So please join us. Please, and then share a time with us. It's going to be a good one and fun one. After you watch our Sunday self-care show, and you will feel like super, super happy, uplifted. Because that's what me and Tessa will provide for. So 9:30 at a.m. Eastern Time this Sunday, okay? And also tomorrow, it's still not late. If you are interested in join free yoga Zoom session, right? Send me a DM and I will send a link. It's like Saturday, I'm going to talk about Eastern Time, okay? Eastern Time. Saturday, Eastern Time, which is tomorrow, at 9:30. It's only 30 minutes. 30 minutes yoga session. Free. And then I wanted to have fun with you. So anyway, thank you so much for staying with me. And I trust that you will have amazing, fantastic Friday. All right. Bye, everyone.